Hey guys, Karasiv here with a triple review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Sentai ring set, GozyuLeon and GozyuTyranno, as well as the deluxe Leon Buster 50 and the deluxe Tyranno Hammer 50 from number 1 Sentai GozyuTyranno. These are respectively a ring set containing the Sentai rings for the blue and yellow rangers of the team, as well as their individual signature weapons that can combine with the Tega sword. So for the Sentai ring set, includes the 2 rings as well as alternate ring parts. Then for the weapons, includes weapons themselves, the Tega sword head rings, as well as alternate ring parts. So, let's get started. First up, we'll take a look at the Sentai rings on their own, starting with the GozyuLeon Sentai ring. So here we have a blue lion themed ranger. You can see the lion theme pretty well in the design. See the visor and the mouth as well as the eyes above the face. Here you have the back with the pins. Obviously for all of these, you include a larger ring part that you can swap on, or to wear on your finger if you have bigger hands or adult sized hands at all. But we will be switching it back since, as shown in the review for the Tega sword, only a smaller size ring part will fit. Then we have the GozyuTyranno Sentai ring. It's pretty interesting to have this yellow on gold, but it's got a pretty nice T-Rex design to it. You have the Tega sword blue ring. There's some nice clear parts there, as well as a lot of gold. You can see both the mane, the face, and the claws. And then we have the Tega sword yellow Sentai ring. So it's a pretty good Tyrannosaurus head, with good use of silver alongside the clear yellow. Next, we can test out the Sentai rings with the Tega sword in changer mode. So we'll start off with GozyuLeon. And as you can hear, one of the cool things to distinguish between the different change rings is they each have a different riff at the point where you normally clap your hands. Of course, we have the attack sound and the finisher. Finish finger Leon. Then GozyuTyranno. Then the Tega sword blue ring. That's the summoning sound for Leon Buster 50. And the Leon GATLING burst. And then the Tega sword yellow ring. And there's something sound for the Tyranno Hammer 50. Then the finisher. Tyranno Hammer Crash. Then we'll take a look at the two signature weapons on their own. First up we have the Leon Buster 50. Now as you would kind of hear, it's, you can hear kind of saying Leon Busta Go. And I don't exactly know how they really tried to transliterate number 50 as Go, maybe Go-O. But I'm still just going to call it like Leon Buster 50, Tyranno Hammer 50, etc. Because I don't really think it works the way they want it to work. Anyways, as you can see, it's a metallic blue little gun with a line face here at the front. You can see the face here, the main here, as well as a couple of arms. And behind there, you can see it's got the mouth open, revealing the Gatling chamber. So it has a little gimmick here where if you pull on this trigger here and then release, it'll spin around the Gatling barrel. Like that. Then we have the Tyranno Hammer 50. He's a little hammer modeled after a Tyrannosaurus. You can see the face here with some nice clear yellow parts. We've got the jaw, the body, the tail. And of course, does have some tiny arms, signature of a Tyrannosaurus. And then the legs come down to become the handle. As far as this goes, it doesn't have quite as big of a gimmick, but if you pull on the arms here, that'll cause the jaw to close and then open back up when you release it. Which is kind of neat, but is a pretty small little action there, so not quite as impactful. Now we'll get to the combinations, starting by combining the Leon Buster 50 with the Tegasword Robo. So to prepare the Leon Buster 50, we need to detach this piece from here and press this button here, which allows us to rotate the handle 90 degrees like that. Then for the robo, going to need to remove the Tegasword red ring. We'll take off the right arm, fold back in the sword part. Going to come around to the back and hide it by attaching this peg. It's right here. Just hold this peg here behind the left shoulder. And the reason for that is because that helps it better hide the shape behind the tape right there. From there, I'm going to attach this as the new right arm and use this clip here to attach it up top here. Now, something cool you can do, something I didn't show in my review of the Tegasword, is that if you have it like this, you don't have a ring in, if you press the trigger button in the back, that will restart the standby phase. And here we have Tegasword Blue. So let's take a closer look. Coming in here, we now see the main part going above the head of the Tegasword Row, and you can see the head there, the face revealed inside the lion's mouth. And now we have the rest of the Leon Buster 50 combined as the right arm. And what's cool is that because of the way it was transformed, you can still use the gimmick even while it's like that. You still have that sound. And use these in coordination with each other to activate the finisher. And finally, we can combine the Tyranno Hammer 50 with the Tegasword Robo. So to repair the Tyranno Hammer, I'm going to first take it and split it apart in the middle, like this, which will then release this as a separate piece. So with this piece, we're going to rotate it open like this, and take these two clip pieces and rotate them up. From there, we'll remove the pieces of the Leon Buster 50 as well as the Tegasword blue ring. And take the other arm, place it on the back, on the other shoulder. So from there, we're going to take these and attach them as the new arms. Then you use these two clips to attach it to the chest. And we'll start up the combination sequence once again. And here we have Tegasword Yellow. So let's take a closer look. Now this one, you can see it's a bit more of a dynamic change. Of course, we have the head here, with the face revealed inside the mouth of the Tyrannosaurus. Then we have both arms replaced by these very large arms, which of course are the halves of the Tyrannosaurus. And then we also have this new chest plate here, with this new chest plate there, which definitely does change out the appearance. Now, as far as the articulation goes, it is a little bit limited, but there still is some. So if you take the arms, you can rotate them forward by one notch, and what you can see here is that the very ends of it are spring-loaded to allow for that to at least go up that far, because otherwise it wouldn't really have any articulation at all. And you can still use the gimmick, but only on one side. And of course you can still activate the finisher while in this mode. And there we go. So overall, these sets definitely give us a better idea of what the Tegasword can do. Of course, we have the new transformation rings, which do add a little bit of change up to the transformation sounds, as well, of course, allow you to roleplay as your favorite GozyuTyranno. Then we also have the rings for the summoning of the weapons, and while the weapons have pretty similar gimmicks on their own, it is also nice that combined with robos, and they are pretty different between the different combinations. Now, it may be possible that they might come up with some kind of combination for the different ones with the overall combination, and we'll have to see if you do get a super combination involving the different weapons in down the line, but at the very least, it does definitely change up the look of the Tegasword Robo, and does give it a new finisher. But this also kind of gets me back to my point about the Tegasword Red. Since it does not have anything to combine with, because for some reason GozyuLeon does not have his signature weapon just yet, does make it feel a little bit incomplete, so I'm definitely looking forward to whenever the Wolf Decaliber 50 gets released. But at the very least, we also have the rings and weapons for the last two Rangers, Goju Eagle and Goju Unicorn, to look forward to later on. With that said, if you're a fan of these two Rangers, I can definitely recommend picking up the Sentai rings for transformations. And if you like the Robo forms, I can certainly recommend picking up these two individual weapons. Next time, I'll be reviewing the GATLING Memorial Edition. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is Cater50, riding off.